If I take off safety mode, does that put me in danger mode?
Apparently I am brain dead right now. Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat, they, them.
And I'm Raven, she, her. Welcome back. This is another design in our Wonderland series, and this is another Raven soap. I don't know what order these videos are going to come out in because we had an issue with shipping and our fragrance oils, so we're doing both of mine, and we're going to wait to do Cat, so...
Until my fragrances get here.
My turn in the meantime. Be gone. Be gone. Nope. Nope. Be gone. Get. Fixing the vibes. So my design for today is right here. I am calling it Touch of Madness. I have been dying to do another high top soap. We have been bereft of high top soap so much, no frosted soaps. So I really wanted to do a frosted soap with a ton of embeds and lots of stuff going on. So we're going to be doing some melt and pour embeds on the top, plus our usual soap frosting recipe, which is the Royalty Soap frosting recipe. I'm sure you're all familiar with who Katie is over at Royalty Soaps, but I needed to do a frosted soap. So that's what this one's going to be today. Speaking of which, let's talk about colorants and fragrance. My colorants for today are going to be Marshmallow from Mad Micas, and then this is a custom blend primarily of Baby Blue from Nurture Handmade, with just the tiniest touch of blue vibrance to bring it up just a little bit. And because Brambleberry has been doing nothing but providing incredibly well-behaving fragrances, not sponsored, it's just facts, I'm going to be working with Parisian Pink. A blend of rosebud, Egyptian jasmine, and apple blossom adds a soft, vibrant floral layer, while amber musk, vanilla, and white woods are the base. And here is my test batch, including
Soap butt.
soap butt and the top. Now, I did make this one with titanium dioxide, and I have decided to switch that out for Marshmallow. I really like that linen look, that sort of antique-y white that Marshmallow gives when we used it in my previous one, On Time. Here's a picture right there and a link to the video earlier. Let's go ahead and give you your bonus cut of the test batch. And the triumphant return of Greg, our small Brambleberry multi-bar cutter, which is not available on the Brambleberry website anymore. Probably for the best because the little purple Amazon molds fit just fine in that one. But the Brambleberry 5-pound loaves do not, which is primarily what we work in now. Which is why you haven't seen Greg much in a while.
Kind of why you see Greg almost never.
So this performed beautifully at the full usage rate, which is about 6%. I was very happy with the overall results. And here is your test batch. Lovely.
Ooh. It kind of looks like porcelain china, like the fancy china.
The fancy china.
Yeah, the fancy china.
So I know that blue is probably a little darker than what you're thinking if you're thinking the Disney version of Alice, because the inspiration for this is obviously Alice herself. As much as I love the Disney version, I just can't see that blue, man. I'm also super into like historical costuming and stuff, and I just can't see that blue working, so I'm darkening it a little bit. Another really good one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Now that you've had your little bonus reveal, which I hope you enjoyed, we're going to try that out for this month and see if y'all like it. So if you do, make sure you comment down below and let us know, because we are going to ask for an engagement later, so that would be a fantastic engagement. But now it is time for safety mode. So here we go. And we are ready to go in safety mode. So let's get started. And down here I have our base oils like usual. And it is time to add our lye water so we can do saponification. I'm so excited for this soap. I hope that was really obvious in talking about the design. I cannot wait. I do want to blend up the color, at least in the white here. So let's get my blue poured in. I'm gonna do a fair amount of blue, I think. Get that white in there. Just get it started and then we'll blend. Blue. Oh, look at that blue. Really, really pleased how that came out in the test batch. Exactly what I wanted. And I've put the exact same amount of colorant in the frosting, so that way they will be the same color. Boom. Got our Brambleberry 5-pound loaf. And we're just gonna go right in for it. So you saw in the test batch, I was trying to do something pretty similar to what I wanted in the final design. I'm gonna have a little bit of a drip, which I'm gonna start by doing pretty high up because I do want that to come through. Okay, and then we're gonna go really close to the top. Practically touching it. Oops. Uh-oh, I made a little mess. Uh-oh.
Oh, are you soaping like a certain cat that's behind the camera?
Barely. And I'm just gonna do just a touch of swirl. Just a little bit. There we go. We're gonna cover that up. The leftovers of the blue. All right, time to let that set up. And we're back. Time to frost the soap. I have a close start tip on there right now. So let's go ahead and fast forward and get going on this because this set up in like 8 minutes. That looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And these are my melt and pour embeds. We have our little flamingo, our black bow, and our teacups. It's gonna be another instance of fast forwarding. Hang in there. There we go. Woo! All right, well that was a lot of embeds. Well worth it though, I think. So this is of course the time for your sacrifice to the algorithm gods in our name. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel down below, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video with a fellow Alice in Wonderland lover, and let them know that the soap will be out at the end of March. And as your reward for doing an engagement, appreciate you, let's get you a close-up on the soap. If I take off safety mode, does that put me in danger mode?
You are like Big Dog. Very cuddly. Gives off like mean energy, but is just a giant teddy bear. There is no danger mode for you.
Thanks.
I am a chihuahua. I am short and angry.
Short and angry about it. About to be everyone's problem. And here is the top of my Touch of Madness Alice in Wonderland soap. God, I'm really loving those bows. Look at those little teacups. And the flamingos. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Please and thank you. So we are going to let this set up overnight, and we will be back tomorrow to cut this down into bars. In the meantime, if there's an ad available with YouTube, we'll let that run. And we will see you in just a second. Bye-bye. Welcome back. It is time to cut my Alice soap. So here is Touch of Madness, looking very, very good. I am ready to get this cut down into bars. I'm going to need a second to get it into Vanya, though. Okay. There might be a little bit of chopping going on with some of these smaller embeds, but I think we're going to be all right. All right. Here we go. Oh, can you push?
Yes, I can.
Like, the middle is probably where I need the bracing. Thank you. All right. We're good. Ah!
Oh, poor the flamingos!
All the butts came off the flamingos. No, not their
assless
butts.
flamingos.
Assless flamingos. Oh, I gotta pick all their butts off so they're at least consistent without butts. Here we go. And first reveal. Nice. Ooh, I did a good job matching the color between the frosting and the inside. Yes. Oh, that looks neat. Oh, that looks so cool. And a vertical for your viewing pleasure.
Ooh.
Excellent. And there we go.
Ooh la la.
I think this came out great. You know, I was really excited to do a high top with a lot of embeds because we haven't done one in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really pleased. I think this came out great. Flamingo ass everywhere. So much flamingo ass. Alrighty, so here is the final bar and the original design there on the side. I do think I did a fantastic job making it look like the design. I'm really, really pleased with the top. Different embeds.
So pretty.
Awesome.
Even with its assless flamingo.
Assless flamingos.
So many assless flamingos.
All right. Well, this, along with the rest of the In Wonderland collection, will be available on Friday, March 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on our website, catandravendesigns.com. If you need a reminder, there's always our email list. You can sign up for that on our website. And we're on 8 million social media sites where you can follow us and see status and how everything is going. And if you want to see behind the scenes information and soap making that we don't film here on the main channel, there is our vlog channel, Cat and Raven Vlogs, if you want to check that out.
It's mostly her.
It's a lot. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, guys. A lot.
I do some stuff too. I just don't ever get caught on camera doing it.
I'm so busy. Do you know how many soaps are on the table right now?
A lot.
From that, there's another 5 loaves sitting on the table right now. It's going great. Oh, and as Kat so kindly reminded me, I forgot to do a hydration reminder. So boom, there it is. Go and hydrate. Drink your water. Drink it.
Make me.
Okay. Okay.
Suck my dick.
Rude. With that, I think we're going to go ahead and call it. We got stuff to do. We will see you for the next video and for the collection at the end of the month. Thank you again for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
The hydration reminder on both of them.
Yep.
I can add that in. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.